So I just have a list of a few really innovative Canadian companies that I've had the privilege of working with here in San Diego over the last few years. The first one is DeltaCrypt. DeltaCrypt specializes in encryption software, so it basically encrypts mobile data storage devices like USB keys. It's a really cool software. It goes on your computer and it lets the user compartmentalize a USB key into, your security needs. So you'll have folders labeled private, highly confidential, global. And so depending on which folder you put your file in, say for example, if your USB key falls in the wrong hands, that person won't be able to access files, say that the ones that you have in your highly confidential compartment. This company has actually been really successful. They've been working with the Canadian Department of National Defense, and they've also been chosen, they were chosen by Booz Allen Hamilton to present at their cybersecurity show in Washington, D.C. earlier this year. And in San Diego, they were just down here a few months ago to do the Coalition Warrior interoperability demonstration with SPAWAR. And they're working more with local companies to work more with the military here. The next company I wanted to talk about was Trustifier. The description there is highly technical. I got it from their website, but basically what it does, it's a highly intelligent software. It goes into the kernel of the operating system, and then it uses the email system as a platform. And it's intelligent in the sense that it can go through your emails and your documents, and based on the user input, it will classify your emails and documents as classified, confidential, protected A, protected B. One of the things that they were telling me that they've been working on is standardizing some of these nomenclatures across US and Canada because it differs quite a bit. And one of their latest versions they've come out with is actually classifying users and email addresses on your email system. So say, for example, you're sending out a mass email with a huge distribution list, and you haven't had a chance to go through all the names that you're sending it to, and you're sending a highly confidential document. The system is intelligent enough, based on user input obviously, to go through your email system or the list and pick out names and give you messages saying, should this person be receiving this particular document? So this one actually has also been really successful. They've had a number of contracts with the U.S. Department of Defense, primarily with the U.S., the military and the Air Force, and in San Diego they've been looking forward to working with the U.S. Navy. Dark Matter Labs, they work on encryption devices and securing data. They've focused mostly on retail and e-commerce, finances, and banking sector. And in San Diego, they've been looking at working more with the military, and I think they have had some discussions with Cubic. They've been down here a few times now. And the last two companies, actually, I haven't worked with them personally, but these are the two companies that my colleagues in Canada forward to me saying that these are, two really innovative Canadian technology companies. One of them is End Dimension Solutions. This was quite interesting because this is something when I was researching, I found out that on the power and energy side, there's not been a lot of work in securing the utilities. So this is one of the companies that has a really good technology, and they've been working with the US DOE on providing effective smart grid cybersecurity solutions. So they've been consulting and advising the US DOE on their smart grid investment grants and smart grid demonstration grants. As well, they've actually worked with some Canadian utilities on securing smart grid applications. The last one is NetSweeper. It's a leading provider of internet content filtering and web threat management solutions, and they provide services for educational institutions, government organizations, and businesses. So this one actually has been really effective and has broken the niche market of working with securing cyber infrastructure with schools. So they keep out inappropriate and harmful content from young children and students. And I think their software is really user-friendly, which is why they've been able to work so well with the schools. Right now, they're quite active in Canada and the Middle East, and they're looking to expand into the U.S. So far I've talked a lot about, what we have done, which is very positive, but there's still a lot that needs to be done in this space. So moving forward, we're going to work on filling legal and policy, the gaps in our legal and policy issues on information sharing, privacy, clarifying roles and responsibilities between the government, industry, and private individuals, because cybersecurity affects us on all these levels. We're going to be talking a lot more about our international engagement, and as well clarifying the roles of the military and civilian in cyber defense and cybercrime. So that's all I have for now, and I wanted to thank the San Diego Business Journal and ESET for letting me speak today, and I'd be happy to answer questions later. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri.